Okay, thank you and welcome to this session, this episode. So on this, I want to talk about the federal government announcement that they are going to go into low budget or low cost housing estates. This is something that a lot of governments have done in the past. I mean, it just happened, I think, about two sessions or two tenure administration back. Something like that happened, and but the problem on this low budget housing estate is the fact that those that it is meant for don't usually get access to them. I mean, we've seen this happen severally. Government to build those kind of houses, and they eventually get bought out by the same people in government that actually built it. And then what they now do is that after buying it, then they now begin to resell it again to other people. So eventually the main aim, which is the target audience in which that house is being built for, never gets access to the house. Now, according to what the statement is saying now, is the fact that this one is going to be meant for low-income earners, like those that are riding tricycles, bikes, the mechanics, the farmers and things like that. And the house is going to cost 2 million naira for a single bedroom. And for me, I think that's still expensive, although it's still cheap compared to where it's been built and what kind of house it's been built. But if you still look at it, if you are aiming low income earner, you might say that is still high. However, the good news there is that it will be extended to about 15 to 25 years period, which is more like a mortgage, taking out a mortgage on the house, which is beautiful because it's going to make it easy for them to pay whoever gets access to it. And what the government is planning is around 300,000 housing. And I think it's small. If you look at the population of Nigeria, just the state alone, how many will get to a state, and how many? And given the fact that Nigeria has about 36 states, if I will put it that way, so you can imagine how many is going to be shared to a state, and how many citizens do we have that can have access to that. But let's watch and see what happens. My own problem in this is the fact that when these houses are being built, even before they are, even before they finish building it, even they've bought everything. We've seen that happen severally, and it might still repeat itself again now. Now, the government is claiming they are doing this because of the COVID, because of the economic crisis that the COVID brought. A lot of people cannot afford to build very expensive houses, and some people are struggling, living in other places and things like that. So when government is able to provide this, it's going to be like a caution to those who are suffering due to the COVID per se, but will it really get to them? That is the question. Will it get to the grassroots? Will it get to those that it is meant for? And they are planning to go through cooperatives. So if you are in any cooperative, sit tight. If you need something like this, sit tight. And if you are not, maybe it's time you go and register for one, or register into one, and and keep your fingers crossed and your ears to the ground. Maybe it might get to you. And also, if you are not part of any cooperative, you can always apply for it online according to the government. Of course, this is coming from the government. So we hope that it's going to be something that is legit over a period of time. And but the whole question is, will it get to those it is meant for? Won't it be cut short? Won't it be cut short? Let's just keep watching and hope that this one goes through very well and doesn't get bought out by those who have the money. Because those who have the money might buy it at 2 million naira from the government, and they turn around and sell it at 4 million to 5 million. I mean, that is business. I mean, that is real estate for you. It's business. But because this is a targeted kind of building, which is meant for those who don't have the resources to buy at high expensive rate, so it will be as if those that the house is being built for are being cheated, and they are being moved out of the line, and rather giving it to those that have a higher bid for the housing. So let's watch and hope that this one goes through, and that it brings cautions to Nigerians, especially those who need it the most. That's what I have to say, and see you in the next one.